What's up, fight fans? It's the homie main man, made man in the building. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Y'all gotta forgive me for the foggy looking screen here, man, cause I got tried to wipe the lens off, but I got Sean Porter presser in which we seen that happen earlier today. This happened right outside Staples Center. It was okay. It was alright, but I thought the reason that I bring that the energy levels is because let's not forget here. Showtime Sean Porter versus Errol Spence Jr. is a questionable pay-per-view fight. I mean, we don't know how good it's really going to do. Mainly because we know how Showtime Sean Porter fan base is sometimes. Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. So the thing is that Showtime Sean Porter and Errol Spence Jr. has to carry a lot of energy in order to make this pay-per-view a success. Now, I seen Showtime Sean Porter attempting to get everybody involved and hyped up and all that good stuff, but it didn't seem that authentic to me. It just wasn't that authentic to me. I'm just saying, man, the energy level in there just wasn't jumping. And we got to remember, fight fans, that this is not a regular fight. This is a pay-per-view fight. This thing has to have high energy. Now, us diehard fans, Alex Cartier, what's up, famo? Us diehard fans, we know how good these two fighters are. These are two very, very good fighters, no doubt about it. Yo, check this out, man. If y'all want to ever see the places where they experiment on your food and where they're growing your food, right over here. USDA is where I'm riding past. I want y'all to here to look at this. This is the USDA growing fields. They got super cows out this bad boy, fam. This is where they grow your corn and your wheat. This is where they experiment on the stuff at and make it better and then put it out to the public. I'm riding right through the USDA fields. They got cows and cattle over there, man. You can make steaks more better than you believe. I mean, super cows, man. I mean, these cows got to be like a ton a piece, bruh. Over them trees over there, man. It's off the hook. But anyway, the thing is, like I said before, man, this is not a... So these two fighters got to go and keep the energy up high. Spence Jr. has always been a humble guy. That's Errol Spence Jr. As for Showtime Sean Porter, more so a positive guy. Not so much humble, but a positive guy. See, and that's the thing about this fight, man. Y'all see the corn? Y'all see all the wheat and shit over here, man? This is the stuff that they sell us that they experiment on first. Y'all see that stuff, man? I know the camera's a little blurry, but it is what it is. Oh, man, look like the feds up here got a traffic stop thing going on. Look at that, man. We're going to keep pushing through this, though. We don't need them stopping us, you hear me? But, yeah, man, at the end of the day, like I said, man, this fight deserves more energy because of the fan base that Sean Porter lacks of a fan base. And then these two fighters right now don't got a lot of bad blood. It's like they friends, like they cool. I don't like that for a pay-per-view fight. That's just me. I mean, if I'm going to drop $75 to $100, whatever they're going to charge, like, my thing is, I want to see some bad blood. I want to see them get in each other's face. I want to see them beefing. I don't want to see this friendly, let's shake my hand, you're a great fighter, I got so much respect for you type thing. That ain't what pay-per-view is for, fight fans. Pay-per-view is to get rowdy. I mean, rowdy. All of y'all want to be neutral people. Oh, I like my people humble. I like my fighters humble. Let's just talk about the sport. All you born people, y'all ain't for pay-per-view. This is a pay-per-view event. This thing got to have more energy. We got to turn it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be an explosive fight. And we want this fight to do well. But at the end of the day, we got to have energy. Now, the things that the fighters said, nothing new. We didn't find out really much new. But I do notice that every time Errol Spence Jr.'s weight is talked about, he gets a little triggered. Y'all ain't noticing that in the interview that he did Sunday, I think that came out, when they did that PBC on Fox interview. And that was the best part of the interview to me. When Sean Porter mentioned something about Errol Spence Jr.'s weight, it triggers him. I'm sure he hears all the criticism for fight fans. Oh, he's so big between fights. How does he get down to weight? And Sean Porter's been bringing that up a lot lately. And the only rise or rules that he can get out of Errol Spence Jr., I notice, is when he speaks on Earl's weight. Nothing else seems to faze Earl. Everything else is just bouncing off him like rubber bullets. You know what I'm saying? But whenever you talk about his weight, it triggers him. It definitely does. You know what I'm saying? Sean would be smart to continue to do that, to try to gain a mental edge somehow, some way. Now, I'm going to tell y'all like this also, fight fans. I am still struggling to find a way that Sean Porter wins this fight. I don't know. I don't see it. I've tried to find a way. I've hunted for a way in my head. How does he win? Is it aggression? Is it boxing? I don't know. How does this dude win? And I have yet to come up with a conclusion. Now, of course, once we get on the mic and when we get back in front of the camera, I mean, I'll formulate a good strategy I think that works good for Sean Porter. But right now, it ain't all the way complete, man. Earl just, stylistic-wise, man, it's going to be a tough fight for Sean, man. This is going to be a real tough fight for Sean. But at the end of the day, man, I want these two fighters to bring as much energy to this event as they can. You know, the crazy part is that this fight is going out in LA, right? I don't know how good of a market it is for two black fighters to be the main event in LA, but I will say this. The one thing that could have really made this card special, I thought, was if they would have put Gary Russell Jr. versus Leo Santa Cruz on the undercard. That would have made this thing monumental. Leo Santa Cruz, Gary Russell Jr. out in LA, man, that would have been lit. Why didn't they put that together for this particular card? Dude, we know Leo Santa Cruz ain't fighting nobody right now. At least no one we know. Gary ain't fighting nobody right now. At least nobody we know. If they would have put Gary Russell Jr. versus Leo Santa Cruz on the undercard, it would have made this whole card, man, just go up a whole nother level. The energy, everything, the fan base that it would have attracted, most importantly, the Hispanic fan base. Now, I'm going to tell y'all like this, fight fans. All of my Earl Spence Jr. fans out there, Monty Brown, Black Fight fan, all of y'all, all of my Earl Spence Jr. fans, y'all have told me that this man is a pay-per-view star. Chin Smoke in the building. What's up, famo? Silver Salamo, what's up, homie? Now, that's what y'all told me. So if that is the case, I will be watching these numbers. I will be watching these numbers. I'm just saying. I don't know how much this fight should have been on pay-per-view, man. It should have been on probably regular Fox, but it is what it is. I'm willing to pay for it. I'm going to pay for it. If they would have put it on the East Coast, I would have been in the building. You dig? And it really ain't too far-fetched me flying out to LA. Real talk. So I'm just going to say, man, I want the energy to increase. They got to do better. They got to create some beef. They got to create some bad blood here. At least if it's at least for the fight, for the build-up. If it's at least to sell tickets, I would like to see them do that. Drop the gentleman act. I'm not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Drop this gentleman crap because y'all want us to pay the money. You want to this. Drop the gentleman crap. Now, Earl was doing good at first, I thought. Earl was letting it be known. He was talking his trash. But I honestly think that Earl started to feel a little bad talking trash to Sean Porter because Sean's showing him all of this respect while Earl going in, and Earl maybe feel like he bullying Sean, or it don't seem right because Sean ain't participating back. Earl like, nah, you ain't choose this fight. I chose this fight. You ain't had nobody else to fight. You know, he was going at him at one time, and it's almost like Earl started to feel bad for the dude one way or another, and he eased up, and now it's like respect central out this joint. Oh, it is what it is. But the pressing now, the undercard, I think it's decent. I'm really looking forward to Joey Spencer fight, and I'm really looking forward to the Darrell versus David Benavidez fight. That's going to be some good fights to watch right there. So the undercard is okay. It could be better. Leo Santa Cruz versus Gary Russell Jr. would have been perfect. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. We got what we got. And, you know, I'm not complaining about the fight. Now, I would talk more about this fight. But look, all of my Terrence Crawford fans out there, we got to ease up, man. Like, the man actually is fighting a world champion out here. Now, I understand y'all may have your criticisms. I got my criticisms. But I got to put that on pause right now because, truth be told, I mean, yo, he fighting a world. So I'm not going to sit back and, yeah, man, keep dogging him with the Terrence Crawford situation. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till this is all over. But I'm about to get some gas, man. So I'm going to check up with y'all a little bit later, man. I'm going to probably go up in the crib, maybe even get on the mic tonight about this. Why not, right? So check up with me later, man. But we need more energy. We need more energy. And it ain't too late to add Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell. Come on in. But then again, 5 weeks out, we might can't do it. it is what it is. I'll chop it up with y'all real soon, man. Stay tuned with the homie, man. Main man, made man. Shout out to all the supporters out there. Much love to each and every one of y'all. I'm going to go in the crib and get on the mic in a few minutes, all right? Just let me get some gas and all that good stuff, and I'll check up with y'all real soon. To the next one, man. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.